Home Depot's 2022 Oogie Boogie Animatronic has been leaked. Let's take a look at him. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and yet another Home Depot Halloween 2022 animatronic has been leaked. That's right, just within the last couple of hours, a brand new photo has emerged and made its way into the Halloween community on various social media platforms, and it showcases a brand new Home Depot 2022 animatronic. And it's, surprise, the Oogie Boogie. That's right, the infamous character from Nightmare Before Christmas is finally getting its own animatronic made, and it's being made for the Home Depot 2022 season. So without further ado, let's take a look at this brand new leaked Home Depot 2022 animatronic. So before I get into my discussion of this brand new animatronic, I do want to say that this is kind of a weird manufacturer. Party Time is producing this for Gemi, so you kind of have two manufacturers working on this animatronic, if you want to think about it that way. The second thing I want to say is, as of right now, we do not have an official demo video for this Oogie Boogie animatronic, and we also don't have an official price. Literally, the only picture or any kind of information, I guess, we have about this guy is a singular stock photo that has gotten leaked. But hey, that's good enough for me, and it's good enough for a lot of people, and it gives us a very high-quality look at this brand new Home Depot prop. So, let's take a look. So as you can see right here, we have a brand new Oogie Boogie animatronic that is coming out for the Home Depot Halloween 2022 season. Now, taking a look at this photo, I kind of predict that he's going to be anywhere around 7-8 feet tall. He looks to be pretty large. And if the Party Time Gemi, I don't even really know who to say, one of those manufacturers, if they're trying to make it accurate to the movie, in Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie is probably around that height. 7, 8, 9 feet tall, and from this picture, he looks to be at least maybe 7 feet tall, in my opinion, which is pretty cool. They have the size down. Along with the actual height of this guy, they also have the actual kind of, I don't want to say fatness, maybe that's not the right word, but the kind of width of him, right? Obviously, in the movie, he is kind of meant to be a stuffed kind of creature, so he kind of has like a very big belly, because he seems to be, he kind of is stuffed up. That's kind of what they did with him. I really enjoy that they got that look down. He definitely had the big size to him. He's probably going to be pretty big in terms of size, in terms of his body mass when you see this guy in person, which I very much appreciate because it just, again, makes him more accurate to the actual movie, which is great because obviously Nightmare Before Christmas is an animated movie, so it's really cool when they can bring something that's animated into real life and keep him pretty accurate to the film. Taking a look at the different detail that we have going on, obviously he's sporting that green outfit that he has in the movie. Not really much to say about it. Obviously it looks pretty accurate, but that wasn't that tough to do. Taking a look at the face, I mean, I really do enjoy it. It looks really accurate to Nightmare Before Christmas. He has the kind of sack head that he has. The eyes, I feel like, are one of my favorite parts about it. They really got down the entire sculpt of his head, and it looks really awesome. He seems to have some green LED lights in his mouth, which is kind of interesting. I'm interested to see if they went with that, and I'm really kind of curious to know what that'll look like in person. I'm not going to lie, I kind of predict that this guy will have a moving mouth. I could very much see that the mouth kind of opens and closes, and that's why they have a green LED in there, because it just makes it look like he's kind of glowing from the inside. I kind of do predict that we'll see some kind of mouth movement. Maybe it's not a lot of mouth movement, but I can definitely kind of see that happening with this Oogie Boogie animatronic. That's just my opinion. I do want to mention it kind of looks like that he will have LED eyes as well. The eyes kind of seem to have a little bit of a purple glow to them. Maybe not, maybe that's just something that the camera is kind of picking up, but I kind of do see little LED in his eye sockets. So I don't know, maybe we will see some LED lights on this Oogie Boogie animatronic. He is holding the 2 red dice that he has in the movie. Not much to say about those. It kind of looks like they're just made out of like maybe a foam material. Maybe like I don't even know what it would really be called, but some kind of like clothing material. It's kind of really hard to tell right now, but you can see that he's holding up the dice in his left hand. The right hand is just kind of facing down. I'm very much interested to see if this guy has any animation other than mouth movement like I predicted. I could kind of see maybe he'll have a side-to-side motion, maybe his arm will go up and down, maybe his head will go side-to-side. I'm really not sure. I'll tell you that from this photo, it kind of makes it very hard to predict if this guy will have any animation other than his mouth movement. I can kind of maybe see that there would be a mouth motor in there, but from this picture, it's kind of hard to tell whether he'll have any other animation. I kind of doubt that Home Depot would make an Oogie Boogie animatronic, but then only definitely have mouth movement as the animation. I could definitely see maybe a side-to-side motion. I feel like that'd be really awesome and make him look a little bit more lively. Maybe a head turn. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really look like there'll be a head turn, though. Maybe an arm movement. I'm not really sure, but I could definitely say with certainty that I predict that there will be a mouth movement on this Oogie Boogie animatronic, which will probably look very awesome. Oogie Boogie obviously is not a character that's known for having a lot going on with him. He just has his green outfit and then he has his sack head. So there's not really a ton to talk about when it comes down to detail. Like I mentioned, the green outfit does look pretty accurate. The sack head looks pretty good as well. He's got the stitching, which looks pretty cool. It does look like it's actually stitched up. Like I said, I really do enjoy the sculpt of the head. They really were able to bring out that animated features of him and bring it into the real world. I always love when they can take a character that isn't in the real world and then bring him into reality, and he looks really good. This is a great example of that. I'm a pretty big fan of this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I do want to say, obviously, this is Party Time producing for Gemi. Gemi did most of the work for designing and manufacturing this Oogie Boogie animatronic. Gemi is known for not making some great stuff in the past few years. They've really had a downturn in terms of quality and in terms of design. I feel like this guy is by far one of the best Gemi animatronics that we've seen in probably the past 5-10 years. This guy looks really awesome. He definitely is one of the best things we've seen. I very much applaud Gemi for putting this guy together. Once again, they really just brought an animated character and brought him into real life, and it looks very accurate. I love the way that they did his feet. His feet kind of go past the base themselves, which again just helps to create that wideness of him that he features in the movie. The red dice look pretty awesome. I can't really see them that well. I'll have to talk about them more once I get to see them up close, possibly in a demo video or when I get to see them in person. The green outfit looks pretty cool, and then kind of the last thing I want to say is it kind of looks like that the body will also have LED lights inside of it. I think I kind of heard some other people talking about that. Not really sure. Take that with a big grain of salt. I'm not really sure why he would have green LED lights inside of his body. He doesn't have that in the movie. He doesn't actually like glow. But it kind of looks like that towards the bottom of his outfit or his skin, whatever you want to call it. It kind of looks to have more of a bright green than the top does. That might just be the printing of the outfit, but I don't know. Maybe there is some LED lights towards the bottom of the base. Not really sure. Once again, take that with a grain of salt. I heard some other people saying that. Might be true, might not be. Just don't 100% believe that. Don't take it to the bank just yet. But overall, I actually very much enjoyed this guy. I think he looks pretty great and pretty accurate to Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm interested to see exactly how tall he is. Like I said, I kind of predicted he's going to be anywhere from around 7 to 8 feet tall. That's kind of what he looks like in this photo. However, I could be completely wrong. He could be even taller than that. I have really no idea. It's kind of hard to tell in a photo like this how tall something is, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was around 7-8 feet tall. Talking about the price of this guy, obviously we don't have an official price as of yet. I would kind of predict that he's going to be anywhere from around $300 United States dollars to maybe around $350, $400. That's my prediction because, again, he does have a very big size to him. And if he does feature animation, that'll also add on to the price tag. So as of right now, my official prediction for this guy is anywhere from around $300 USD to maybe around $400. I kind of have it $100 range since this guy does have a very big size to him and you probably will feature some different animations and he does have some LED lights. But overall, I'm a pretty big fan of this guy. I probably won't be picking him up just because I'm not a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously, I do enjoy it because I'm a huge Halloween fan, but I'm not a die-hard Nightmare fan, so I'm probably not going to be picking this guy up. However, he is not bad at all. This is a fantastic Gemi animatronic. Definitely one of the best that we've gotten in the last couple of years. I very much enjoy him. He's got some awesome detail. The head sculpt is really awesome. I love his green LED lights, and they just really did a great job bringing an animated character to reality. I applaud Gemi and Party Time for being behind the manufacturing of this animatronic, and I'm very excited to see this being added to the Home Depot Halloween 2022 lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up my video taking a look at and reacting to this brand new leaked Home Depot 2022 Oogie Boogie animatronic. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this animatronic, and if you enjoy Nightmare Before Christmas, will you be picking this guy up? Like I mentioned, I really do enjoy this guy. I think he's got some awesome detail. I love the way his head is. I love his mouth. I love his eyes. This is a pretty awesome animatronic, especially from Gemi, who has not really been creating that great stuff in the past couple of years. I'm very excited to see this coming out for the Home Depot 2022 season, and if this is any kind of indication of what's coming next, it's looking like a great season for Home Depot 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Home Depot 2022 leaked videos. Goodbye.